Welcome to our group project. Our topic is the Great Opportunities Career Services and Day Program with a focus on incidental teaching with a fixed ratio of reinforcement. Meet our group members Francis, Alexa, Chris, Kathy, and me, Swati. Let me tell you a little bit about the program. The Great Opportunities Career Services and Day Program serves 200 adults with various disabilities. This includes intellectual disabilities, autism, and physical handicaps. We have two streams in our program, one being the day program, which focuses on recreation and leisure, and the other being the career program that has a core focus on job training and placement of these individuals. So let me tell you a little bit more about the career program. The focus of the career program is, of course, placement into a community setting, employment and sheltered workshops. The current strength of the career program is 25 clients who work in sheltered workshops and 5 clients who work in community employment. Our day program is slightly different, such that there are regular preference assessments conducted based on which activities are devised for these clients to participate in. This also includes a life skills class that is offered every Tuesday, which focuses on increasing independent life skills of these individuals. This skills program currently runs at 25 clients. The center has a team of professionals, a total staff of 75. This includes 3 occupational therapists, 3 speech therapists, 30 job and life coaches, 20 teachers who are backed by 10 assistant teachers, 1 BCBA who's got a team of 4 RBTs, and a psychologist. So the rationale behind this is that the state has gone ahead and mandated the program to increase the number of opportunities for the clients to acquire independent life skills. Now, the current feedback and data from the center is that the clients enjoy the recreation and leisure activities, which is only natural, but somehow lack the motivation for Tuesday's life skills lesson. So given this dilemma, we came up with a unique solution of using the principles of ABA, including incidental teaching with a fixed ratio of reinforcement, in order to increase the motivation and participation of these individuals in the program. Now, this program is actively overseen by BCBA and is implemented by a team of RBTs who work on the ground to ensure maximum success. So let's talk about money. Now, clients use private pay or insurance to attend the day program, and these funds are constantly reallocated to facilitate systems. Grants can be applied for as an additional source of funding, but that is, of course, optional. Now, as far as organization goes, the rooms within the day program building are reorganized to facilitate the new structure. One of the things we give top priority to is client safety and ethical norms. There is 100% importance given to safety norms to ensure that clients are at all times protected and safe in their environment. When they come into the center, there are programs that require them to step outside of the center, such as going to the farmer's market to procure material or to sell some of the material. And for this, the center is invested in safe transport, which takes the clients from the day program to the farmer's market and back by a van. So let's talk a little bit about incidental teaching with an FR1 ratio. Incidental teaching is, of course, a subsect of NATS, naturalistic teaching strategies. The focus here remains on immersing the client in a real-world setting by experiencing what it is like to perform or acquire a skill naturally and not in an artificial setting. So it basically plays on the strengths and interests of the learner. This strategy is useful and meets with a lot of success simply because it is so naturally reinforcing. The reinforcement is in the activity itself, and it does not rely on an external source of reinforcement. Now, the reinforcement strategy of using an FR1 it aims to increase the client's participation in the offered learning opportunities. For example, for clients who enjoy sensory stimulation, data shows that there are some clients who particularly enjoy activities that involve water. These clients are given tasks such as washing dishes. There are clients who completely enjoy participating in something which allows them to earn tangibles. So for these clients, we've got certificates that they can earn for participating in a class, which can later be exchanged for a predetermined reward. So the goal of the strategy picked is to ensure that the client is reinforced by the activity itself or by the immediate outcome or reward that is attached to the activity. For example, participating in a cooking class because they enjoy eating the product, which is a cookie or a piece of cake that they learn to bake in the class. Reinforcement strategies at great opportunities have also been examined, and it has been decided that the FR1 meets with maximum success for the way we work. Some of the programs offered include soap making, craft making, and cleaning. And some of the skills that are taught incidentally in these activities include money handling, math skills, social skills, gross and fine motor development, and household chores. So now about the implementation. The staff here is trained in the procedure of soap making, handing equipment, external surface, involving themselves in collaborating with the farmers market so that the clients can obtain the raw material for their activity. Kitchen and physical facilities have been renovated and restored to safe standards, following ethical compliance and standards. The staff is routinely trained on procedures and new processes. Staff is trained using BST practices, so they are introduced to the procedure and process theoretically. Then they are guided using a step-by-step instructional video for new kitchen activities, and then they are overseen by other staff to ensure that they're implementing it correctly with the clients. So the intervention that is appropriate for use is a Tier 1 intervention. The program aims to increasing the participation of the clients in learning opportunities geared towards life skills for independence. Using incidental teaching with an FR1 component paves the way for effective intervention. How it works is that clients earn certificates for every class that they attend, and these certificates can then be exchanged after a predetermined number is earned, and this can be exchanged for a predetermined award. So types of rewards. Now, exchange of certificates. Certificates earned, like I previously mentioned, are earned for attending classes, and this can be exchanged for outings or activities. And this is based on formal preference assessments. So the staff knows well beforehand what to offer the client or what sort of reinforcer or token menu they can offer the client, from which the client can make choices and then earn towards attaining one of their rewards. So let's have a look at our sample material. This is the sample certificate that we reward clients for attending classes. And this is our sample data sheet. As you can see, we do skill tracking and FR1 schedule concurrently on the data sheet. It also has a column where you can fill in the number of certificates earned in that session. So our measurement of success. Engagement being our primary goal is actively achieved as clients are seen to be engaged in their chosen activities as compared to before intervention phases where activities were offered, but many a times clients did not participate in the activities. And it is important to keep in mind that these are adults that we are dealing with, and they have the right to make choices. So they can very well say, no, I do not want to do this. And that is perfectly okay. So we had to bring in that innate motivation without having to use an aversive procedure or tell them that they have to do something. We provide a very realistic environment. It is not one that is artificially created. The outcomes of this procedure are geared towards providing real-world skills. Soap grafting can be used in a facility that makes soap. Cooking is something that they can do both for themselves as a functional living skill and one that they can use to gain employment in a restaurant or a cafe or a food court. What's interesting is that parents reported increased cooperation outside of the program setting, and ongoing data collection at the center reveals increased levels and duration of client participation and attendance.